This is an ABC color presentation.
That completes this sector.
It's good progress, Chip.
These the latest readings?
Aye, sir. We've charted over 90 square miles of bottom in the last 24 hours.
Well, at this rate, we should be able to head for home in 3 days.
You won't get any complaint from the crew on that one. It's been a long cruise.
But an important one. This information will be invaluable once it's complete.
Chip, feed this data into the computer.
Aye, sir.
Chief,
What is it, Patterson? What are you getting?
middle contact. Bearing 020 relative. Range 1,000 yards.
Okay, you stay with it, kid. What are you getting on the photometer?
Indefinite profile, Chief. Either a wreck or a sub.
Well, if it's a sub, we should hear something. Riley, what's your reading on the hydrophone?
Nothing, Chief. Not a sound.
Hey, Skipper, we're picking something up on the bottom dead ahead. It profiles like a sub, but we don't hear a sound from it.
All right, Chief. Ahead 1/3.
1/3. Aye.
Well, it's probably a wreck.
Activate forward keel camera. It's a sub, all right.
Well, a strange looking one. Let's have a closer view.
Chip,
Sir?
bring us up over the wreck. Dead slow.
Aye, aye, sir. Ahead, dead slow.
Dead stop. Hold your trim right there.
Dead stop. Hold trip.
U-444. It's an old German sub, World War I type.
It must be almost 60 years old.
Well, mark this position. I'd like to come back and investigate when you have more time.
So would I. All ahead standard.
All ahead, standard.
Engine room to con. We have no power.
This is the captain. What's the trouble?
Reactor power shut down, sir. No indication yet as to why.
Shut down with it. It's not possible. Look at these readings.
Doesn't make sense. Chief, get down there and see what's the matter.
Aye, yes, sir.
Skipper, the observation nose.
Rod, give me your reading.
No sound, sir. None at all.
Strong bottom currents are doing it. It must be that.
It's coming right up in front of us and we can't move.
Skipper! I'm getting something.
Sound from a dead ship.
Pipe it through the speaker.
to the Bottom of the Sea. Starring Richard Basehart, David Hedison, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
Patterson.
Sonar's out, Skipper. You're getting plenty of juice, but no response.
What about the TV screen, Chip? Dead.
Engineering's still checking out the reactor pile. They just can't figure out why it shut down.
Same report on hydrophone and fathometer, no response.
There's no problem with the main generators. We're still getting plenty of power.
But nothing works. What the devil's going on?
Sub's gone.
Engine room to con. The power's reactivated, and we're standing by to answer bells.
Right.
Sonar's working, Skipper.
Fathometer back on, sir.
Sir, hydrophone's operative. Oh, if that's it, Admiral, you explain it.
I wish I could.
Sonar, any contact at all with the U-boat?
No contact, sir.
Fathometer.
It's not there, Skipper.
Hydrophone?
Not a thing, sir.
No visual contact, no instrument contact. That thing out there just vanished. Any ideas?
Just one. Let's get out of here.
Resume course, all ahead standard.
All right, sir. Let's go. Resume course, all ahead standard. Resume course, all ahead standard.
Go in.
Did you want to see me?
Yeah. Sit down. I sent a private query about that hulk we saw today. There's the answer. U-444 is a German submarine, first commissioned in July 1916.
Any report on when it was sunk?
It attacked an Allied convoy in September 1918. Was sent to the bottom by a Canadian subchaser.
Canadian? What was it doing in the Central Pacific area?
It didn't happen in the Central Pacific. It happened in the North Atlantic. That's a good 5,000 air miles from where we found her. More than 30,000 sea miles.
What's the answer?
There isn't any.
Bridge to Captain.
Go ahead, Bridge.
We've spotted some debris dead ahead. There's a survivor clinging to it.
Make all preparations to pick him up. I'll be topside in a minute.
Aye, aye, sir.
See the controls.
Right.
Stand by to receive survivor.
Is the man alive?
Aye, sir. In good shape.
Very well. Bring him aboard. I'll see him in the control room.
Look sharp below. Bring him alongside easy.
Well, a survivor, all right. They're bringing him aboard.
Riley, did Sparks pick up any distress signals?
No, sir. Mr. Morton had me checked.
There weren't supposed to be any ships in this immediate area. What's he survivor from?
Oh, no, we seem to be having quite a run of strange incidents.
We got him, sir. Deck detail is bringing him down now.
Check the generator.
Generator's okay, sir.
Good evening, gentlemen. I request permission to come below.
Permission granted.
I'm Captain Gerhard Kruger of the SS Edelweiss out of Hamburg. My thanks for the rescue.
Are there other men out there?
None, Captain. Now, may I do something about these clothes?
Of course. Show them to dry clothes.
All right, this way.
Prepare to take us down to 90 feet and resume course.
Aye, sir.
Those are the facts, gentlemen. My vessel was rammed by a submarine. A World War I U-boat.
There's no such craft in commission.
That is true, but I am convinced that this was a ghost ship, a Flying Dutchman.
Well, Captain Kruger, I realize you've been through quite an ordeal.
You don't believe me, I'm sorry.
And may I see your master's papers?
You will find them at the bottom of the sea. I saved nothing.
Then you have no identification?
None.
Well, under the circumstances, Captain, I'll have to assign an escort to you as long as you're aboard.
There are many classified areas in this vessel.
Of course. Of course, I understand. If I were in your place, I would do the same thing. Where do you plan to put me ashore?
Our next landfall is the Hawaiian Islands. We'll drop you at Honolulu.
If you wish. Now, gentlemen, I am tired.
Oh, of course. Kowalski will escort you to your cabin. I hope you'll be comfortable.
My profound thanks for your courtesy.
Rest well, Captain.
You too.
This way, Captain.
Now, either he's lying or he's insane.
Captain Kruger, stand right where you are.
Did you call me?
I could have sworn No, sir. I didn't call.
Good night, sailor.
Good night.
I'm convinced the man's insane.
I wouldn't go that far, Lee.
Then how do you explain this wild story and this report from Hamburg? There's no such ship called the SS Edelweiss. There never was. The whole thing's an elaborate lie.
It's possible, but if his ship wasn't wrecked, how did he get out there in the middle of the ocean?
I don't know. But I'm keeping a close eye on him until we put him on shore in Honolulu. After that, it's the authorities' problem.
Mm-hmm. Now, how soon do we get to Honolulu?
By mid-afternoon. And believe me, Admiral, it's none too soon for me.
Sparks?
Aye, sir.
Come to my quarters immediately. I have a top priority communication to go out.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh, you should have checked these figures.
I did, sir. Either the computer's blown its cork or I have.
My money's on the computer.
Everything all right, Chip?
Oh, everything's great if you like the South Seas.
How did we get here?
Those coordinates are right. We've been sailing due south all night.
Nearly 300 miles off course. Who took these observations?
I did, sir. I took the readings from the navigation satellite.
He checks. What happened to the inertial navigator?
I don't know.
Navigation, this is the captain.
Navigation, aye.
We're a good 300 miles south of where we ought to be. When's the last time you checked the NGA?
We just ran a check, sir. Someone's altered the setting.
Very well. Mark the correction.
Aye, sir.
There's only one man on board who could do this.
Well, I don't see how it could be Captain Kruger. Lee was under surveillance all night.
Get us back on course.
Right, Skipper.
Kowalski, you were guarding Captain Kruger's cabin last night, weren't you?
Yes, sir. Until I got off watch. But somebody was on duty all night. Anything wrong, sir?
Very wrong, Kowalski.
Sir?
Yes?
Nothing. I'm sorry, sir.
Are you sure you won't have some coffee?
No, thank you. I seldom drink it anymore. I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you in private, Admiral.
It's my pleasure now. What can I do for you?
Admiral, do you know who I am?
I know who you told us you are.
Do you know who I am, Admiral?
I don't have time to play games if...
This is not a game, and you know it is not. What if I were to tell you that I am what you suspect me to be? A suspicion you would not dare verbalize for fear of being ridiculed by your men.
I think you're talking in circles. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Now who is playing games, Admiral? I willed you to know who I am last night. Now you must believe it.
Again, if you'll excuse me.
I am here on a mission of life and a mission of death, and I need your help. But obviously you will need time to accept me for what I am. You shall have that time.
Come in.
Excuse me, Admiral. Captain Kruger, I'll have to confine you to the brig for the rest of your stay on the ship.
As you wish, sir.
What's this all about, Lee?
Someone deliberately altered our course last night. We won't arrive in Honolulu until late tomorrow. Now, none of our men had anything to do with it. Captain, are you trying to avoid landing there?
Most assuredly not, Captain.
You had men watching him ever since he came aboard. Now, how could he have possibly done anything?
I don't know, Admiral. But I do know the submarine is scheduled to be at specific places at specific times, and that job's my responsibility. I'm sorry, Captain, but I'll have to confine you to the brig. Master at Arms.
Submarine dead ahead.
Definite contact, sir.
All stop.
All stop.
All stop.
It's the same sub, the U-444. I saw the markings with my own eyes.
Well, the last sighting was hundreds of miles away now.
How did it get here? We've been going in circles. That's the only explanation. Unless you buy Kruger's story about a flying veteran.
I've never seen a ship that looked more like a derelict, but those noises from inside now.
How do you explain that? A remote control electronic device. Somebody's got a way of controlling that sub, and they're hanging right on our tail.
Why?
Look at the crew. They're all on edge.
You don't think anyone went to these fantastic lengths just to demoralize the crew?
Yes. And unless they have detection devices better than anything we know about, they have to be getting their information from right here aboard this ship.
Kruger.
Don't you have a better explanation?
Frankly? No.
Skipper, sonar's losing contact.
It's gone. It's disappeared. Just like before. Captain Kruger's quite a conjurer.
No talking to the prisoner.
Sorry, Chief.
Chief.
Yep.
May I borrow your pen?
Oh, sure. What for?
Well, it is my hobby to draw charts, but I find it difficult without the writing materials. Your pen, please.
I'm sorry, I can't give you anything without the permission of the captain.
Thank you. Admiral Nelson.
How did you get in there?
Forgive the intrusion, sir. Don't call. Your men don't know that I have left the brig. Don't inform them until we have had our little talk.
All right. Captain Kruger, talk.
Your crew is no longer compatible. They have seen things they cannot explain, and they are at the breaking point. I thought that now you might be able to accept me for what I really am.
I think you're a madman. I'm getting a little tired of your bag of tricks.
I have been patient, Admiral, because I respect you. But you have not seen fit to return the courtesy. So now you will listen, and you will do as I say. I want you to kill Captain Crane.
You are mad.
This is no wild caprice. I have waited through the years for such a man as your captain.
Waiting for what?
My career was so short, so suddenly cut off. But I can be incarnate in him. He is young, vital, so alive, with a great naval career ahead of him.
You want to take over his body?
Exactly. I knew you would understand.
Well, you seem to be able to get around pretty well, Kruger. I don't see why you don't do the job yourself.
It is impossible for me to take the life of the body I want to possess. So I come to you, a man who can understand this unique problem.
I'm afraid that you overestimate my understanding.
I doubt that very much, Admiral. You will do it to save your submarine and the members of your crew. Now look here. I have made a deadline. Your position is here. Am I right?
You know it is. You altered our course.
I told you I would give you time to accept me. The deed must be done before the submarine crosses north of the 16th parallel. Cross that line before you have killed your captain. And it is the end of the submarine and all aboard her.
All right, I've listened to you, Captain Kruger, and I've heard enough! This is the Admiral. Send the mastodons to my quarters immediately.
Aye, sir.
Remember, the 16th parallel.
I've had it with Kruger. So is the crew. I want him off the ship now.
We're a good 7 hours from Hawaii. I'm afraid you'll have to wait.
The flying sub could have him at Hickam Field in an hour.
You that desperate to get him off the ship?
Aren't you? I say the quicker we get him off the ship, the better.
All right. I don't know if you're doing the right thing, but have it your own way.
Chip, have a flying sub made ready for immediate launch.
Aye, sir.
Well, are you going to tell him or shall I?
No, I'll tell him. Open the cell door, please. Captain Kruger.
Mr. Morton out of there.
Aye, sir.
What was it? Chip was checking out the flying sub. There was an explosion.
Is he hurt?
I don't know.
He was knocked out. I guess he's okay. Come on.
Take him to sick bay.
I'm all right.
You're going to sick bay anyway. Take him.
Aye, aye, Skipper.
How did it happen? I don't know yet. If Kruger weren't locked in the brig, I think it was him.
He isn't.
He isn't what?
He isn't locked in the brig. When I went there to get him, he was already gone. The guard on the door had no idea how he got away.
The fire's out. The blows are clearing out the smoke now.
What caused the explosion?
I'd say it was deliberate sabotage, sir.
Chief.
Sir?
Round up every available man. Start a search of this sub. I want Captain Kruger, and I want him in the next 10 minutes.
Special message for you. Just arrived on the Scrambler.
Thanks.
So you refused to listen?
I listened, Kruger.
And you ignored my warning? Or perhaps you did not believe that I was serious? The explosion in your flying sub should have proven otherwise. I am very serious. I want Captain Crane dead.
Why do you think that anything would make me kill Lee Crane?
The death of one man to save the lives of 100 others is an extraordinary bargain.
Captain Crane is not only a fine officer. very close friend.
That is unfortunate, Admiral. Perhaps you are doing your friend an injustice not to kill him. I can give his body immortality, and in return, it will give me the warmth of life. I want Captain Crane's body, and I intend to have it. Let me remind you, with your help, only the captain dies. Without it, you, the captain, the submarine, everybody aboard her will be destroyed. Act soon. Take out your gun, Admiral. The 16th parallel is coming nearer.
Admiral, we've gone through... Chief, come in here.
Sir.
I want Captain Kruger for the irons.
Aye, sir.
And if he tries to escape one more time, I want him shot on sight. Pass that order to all hands.
You heard the order.
Lee, how long before we cross the 16th parallel?
Well, I'd say 3 or 4 hours. I'm going to the control room. I'll find out.
Yes. Yes, do that. Lee?
Yes.
Well, I'll join you there a little later.
He's loose again. He broke out of the irons and he escaped.
Stay away from that man.
Why should I?
I'm asking you to. Isn't that enough?
Why are you trying to protect Kruger?
I'm trying to protect you.
Admiral, this time I'm going to finish it.
Make a move and you're dead.
I got him! I got him!
Kowalski, what's the matter? Where is he, Kowalski? What is you? Kowalski, what's the matter with you? Kowalski, what's the matter?
Hey, get a hold of this.
Kowalski!
Hey, come on. Get on, you guys. What's the matter?
Kowalski!
What's his gun?
Flip his lid!
What is it?
He's flipped his lid, sir. You're Kruger. Turn it!
Kowalski, now wait a... Stop out of it. Come on,
Kowalski!
Take him to sick bay. All right. Let's continue the search. Patterson, Riley, come with me.
Hold it, Kruger!
over here, Skipper.
We got him, Skipper.
He's dead. I want to see burial detail form. Take care of it.
Aye, sir.
Chief.
Sir, sir. Aye, sir.
Body up. We therefore commit his body to the deep, looking to the general resurrection in the last day, and the life of the world to come, and to his second coming in glorious majesty to judge the world. The sea shall give up her dead, and the corruptible bodies of those who sleep in him shall be changed, and made like unto his glorious body, according to the mighty workings whereby he is able to subdue all things unto himself. Secure the detail. Admiral, let's get below. Well, that's that.
Lee, what's our exact position?
Right now, we should be crossing the 16th parallel.
You're certain?
Of course I'm certain. What's wrong, Admiral? Ever since Kruger came aboard, you acted...
Just leave it alone, Lee.
I have the strangest feeling that you know more about Kruger than you've said. He did things that would ordinarily make you blow your stack, yet the stranger his actions were, the more tolerant you were. Why?
I said leave it alone, Lee.
No. Well, it's all academic now anyway. He won't bother us again.
He's back.
What?
The 16th parallel. I am certain we're crossing it now.
I told you we're crossing it now. What's the matter with you? You know something about Kruger, don't you? There's something you're not telling me. Now, what is it? Tell me what happened! Tell me what's happened! Tell me!
blips on radar screen. I've never seen this kind before.
It's a large object on the surface. Range?
Range 1,500 yards. On an intersecting course.
Notify Captain Crane on the bridge.
Aye, sir.
Ship boulder course 10 degrees. Aye, sir. Helmsman, 10 degrees, right rudder.
Captain Crane? Blips on radar screen. Range 1,500 yards. On an intersecting course.
All right, Patterson. We'll try to get a visual contact. Activate searchlight.
It doesn't discourage easily, does it?
No, sir. They changed directions with us. Still on an intercepting course.
They're trying to ram us.
Looks like it.
What is that ship?
I'd call it the Flying Dutchman.
Missile room! Activate magnetic homing missile. Ready with number 4.
Aye, sir.
Bearing 020. Range 500 yards. Stand by.
Aye, sir.
Fire 4. Killer light. A direct hit, Mr. Morton. Take it down.
Aye, sir.
What kind of torpedo did you shoot at the U-boat?
It wasn't a torpedo. It was a metal-seeking missile.
Without the dowsing equipment, there was no chance of avoiding the hit.
In the fog, it provided no cover?
Our infrared searchlight saw right through it.
Gentlemen, I must ask your forgiveness. I am beginning to realize that I have made a mistake. It has taken me until now to recognize the fact that there was a basic flaw in my plan. Oh, I could still destroy you by a wave of my hand, but it would be to no avail. I know now that I am behind the times, too far behind. It used to be so much simpler. Everything was so much simpler. So, gentlemen, I apologize, and I leave you to your modern world with all its bewildering hardware. I wonder where it will take you.
I don't believe you'll come back again. He's out of place and out of time here. I think he finally realizes it.
All right, man your stations. Full speed ahead.
The captain said man your stations. Full speed ahead.
I'll move everyone back.